remember, rewild, rebirth. That's how the old ones began their stories, not with dates nor maps, but with an old memory. The sound of wind whistling between ancient stones, the feeling of warm sand touching their skin, a deep connection and awareness to the nature living around them. They say there was once a world where people lived with the land, not only on top of it, where the ground was not owned but listened to, where fire was not feared but fed with songs, where healing wasn't something you bought but something you remembered, by laying your body on the red earth and letting her take the weight you were never meant to carry. In those days, there were the wild ones. They were not leaders in the way you'd think. They held no weapons, no crowns. But when they walked, the animals followed. When they wept, the rains came. And when they spoke, even the stones turned their ears. They were born with knowing in their blood, woke up each morning and painted their skin with ochre and ash, not for war, but for connection. They moved through fire and dust like they were born of both. It's said that when someone forgot and broke, when their soul cracked and sickness came, the wild ones would come, not with answers nor cure, but with silence. They'd lead the broken one into the desert, barefoot, nothing but skin and breath, and there, in the deep silence, in the heat that burns everything falls from the bones, healing would begin, without speaking, fixing or teaching. This was Arakahane, the process of returning, a process of listening. They'd sit under the stars until the stories came back. They'd bury shame in the sand, sing their grief into the fire, and let the wind weave new paths through their hair. Out there, under the raw sky, you listen to the earth as she speaks to you. You remember what you are, a living thread in the song of the world. The wild ones believe that the sickness of the people is the sickness of the land, that if the rivers dry up in you, they'll dry up in the forest, that when you abandon your inner wild, the animals vanish, that the further you drift from the poles of the earth, the more hollow you become. So if you ever find yourself exhausted, if your skin feels too tight and your mind too loud, go. Go where the road ends. Go to the dust, to the rocks and the sky. Lie down on the ground. Place your ear against her. Listen. She'll tell you the truth. That healing isn't becoming something new. It's about returning. It's scraping off what never belonged until only the real thing remains. This is the dream still alive in you. This is the story that fire remembers. This is how we heal. Remember, rewild.